Talk about some of the things you say to women. Then, let's get an example. Let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's get realistic.
So there was one time where uh, I approached a girl and I told her, "Hey, I've seen you around. You caught my interest, and I think we should hang out at the time." And she agreed. And throughout the
So y'all
interaction,
exchange numbers.
yes,
Okay,
yes,
so you can be successful approaching.
yeah,
Okay, we got the first level out the way because most dudes might come in here and be like, "Oh, I don't know how to walk up to her. I don't know what to say." But you are putting yourself out there. Okay, so now what?
but I think the issue for me is when I talk to them, like you talk about applying pressure. Like I think in my head, oh, should I say this or not say this? And then I always drift away from. I always think about the
Okay,
risk. That's the issue.
trust the shooter. The only reason you're thinking about the risk because you're thinking from fear. You're scared to lose her.
Right.
You're scared to say the wrong thing. You scared. It don't matter what the fuck you scared about, but you scared.
Yeah.
That shit not only fucks with your shot. Funny part is you sitting here thinking like, if I think twice or if I overthink, I might say something better. I lie to you not. It's just something about when you just say what you want to say that just everything just comes off better. Like fuck it. Like I just gotta say it. And you only start
Right.
to get that level of confidence by not resisting that fear no more. Just allow it to happen and just say, you know what? I don't know what she's gonna say. She might not like it. I'm allowing this to process, and I'm just gonna say what I want anyway. You can't resist it. When you have all that resist, you're gonna get tense. You're gonna keep being nervous. You're gonna keep letting the fear resist. Like, don't resist it. Just allow it. Like, you know what? I'm afraid, but fuck it. I'm gonna say this shit anyway.
Yeah.
Like, you just gotta just walk forward, bro. Whatever you want to,
Essentially,
whatever it is that you want to say. I'm glad you ain't asked me what to say, but you said I be knowing what to say, but you're too scared to say it.
yeah.
You know what's so funny, bro? Let's compare it to like procrastinating. It's like when somebody know what they supposed to do. Like I got to turn in this assignment by 11:59. When you procrastinate, you know exactly what you got to do. It's just like a conversation. You know exactly what you got to say. It's the lack of action that fucks everything up. What you might have said might have worked. And actually, procrastination is the best thing I ever heard for procrastination, chat. Procrastination is delaying a decision. So y'all want to know what solves procrastination? You have to repeat to yourself, do it now, do it now, do it now, do it now. That should help a lot of y'all with procrastinating, bro. Because once you say do it now and you just push yourself and force yourself to do it now, you're already not wasting time no more. So anytime you feel like that, just say do it now, bro. Real rap. It's the same thing.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll make sure to do that.
Then you'll get
Going
a fuck
forward.
it. Then your attitude might change. You might say fuck it. Because your fear trying to self-sabotage you. So you like, oh, I want to say this because she's not going to like me. But then you'll fuck around and say some bold shit that you never knew was going to work. And then guess what? The only thing that's going to be left is you're going to be surprised. You're going to be like, whoa, I didn't know I could talk like this. So then now,
Right.
slowly over time, your comfort zone is inching a little bit bigger. Now your comfort zone wasn't what it was yesterday or the week before. Now you're bolder. Now you're more confident. Now you're smoother. Because you allowed yourself to become a man. That's the key word. Allow that shit to happen. Allow that fear to process. Allow all that shit. Just allow it to happen, bro. Stop resisting.
Okay. Okay. So is this what you mean by knowing your value, or is that completely different?
No, this would be more comparable to what I said about blacking out. Like when niggas be like, oh, I'm about to approach her and they start overthinking. Just black out. Just go. You gotta just black out. You gotta like. Anybody I know that's a hustler or a grinder at anything in life, it's a problem when you start wanting things for more than 10 seconds. You cannot want anything in life for more than 10 seconds. Me included. I know if I get to thinking about something for more than 10 seconds, here come the anxiety. Anxiety will walk right up in that bitch. Oh, hey, how you doing, man? What we talking about? Here go the fear. Walk right in this bitch. Okay, what we talking about? Here come the self-doubt. Okay, what we talking about? So you can't contemplate anything for more than 10 seconds. And 10 seconds is kind of too long, bro. You need to just
Oh, so it's like this.
either, because guess what? When you can make a decision that fast, what do you think that means?
You trust yourself, like you said, right?
Exactly, bro.
Okay.
And you won't trust yourself until you force yourself to trust yourself. You know, do you drive? Probably not, right?
No.
Okay. When you drive, and when people drive, right? they use GPSs, right? I kind of low-key want to wait to the ads until I explain this. But I'm gonna say it so I don't forget it. I could just repeat it twice. When people drive, right, and they get used to driving around their city with a GPS, they never force themselves to remember the names of the streets. And oftentimes before they even get in the car, they trying to pull up the GPS. Meanwhile, they probably know how to get there without even the directions, right? But because they won't drive without the GPS, they keep using it. That's your confidence. You have to think twice instead of just trusting your directions. You have to pull up the maps instead of fuck it, I'm gonna say what I want. So until I start saying like, let me allow myself to get lost, right? Because that's the fear. If I don't use the GPS, I'm gonna get lost. So instead of allowing myself to get lost, allowing myself to fail, allowing myself to make a mistake, which will again make me better, I depend on the GPS. Once you start allowing yourself to lose and fail, and you won't need the GPS no more, bro. Analogies fire. Oh, let me say that one more time. The ads are done, right? So I told him confidence is like driving without a GPS. So if you always get used to driving and then pulling up the maps, you're gonna keep checking the maps. So because you keep leaning and relying on GPS, you're not remembering the street names. You're not forcing yourself to think and say, okay, how do I get there? What's the shortcuts? Blah, blah, blah. You're letting the GPS do everything for you. That's the overthinking. That's the fear. Meanwhile, if you stop the GPS, you say, fuck it. I'm going to just go and I'm going to figure it out, right? Now this is where your confidence can actually be used. Because really, you're being confident in the GPS instead of confident in your own directions. So you're going to be confident in something. So you're either confident in the fear or you're confident in your ability to get the shit handled. So I'm gonna keep using the GPS example, right? Because the moment the person says, fuck it, I'm not using the GPS, I'm gonna go in my own directions. What you just did was you allowed yourself to get lost. You allowed yourself to make a mistake. You allowed yourself to fail. You allowed yourself to make a wrong turn. And now it's like your brain is like it's like spider webs and cobwebs and dust up there, bro. Cause it's like, you never had to do this before. All your fucking screws and your gears is all dusty as shit and rusty because they haven't been being used. They never been being used. Meanwhile, this is a person that drives around the city and don't even check their phone. Or that's Colossal Boulevard, man. That's Jinxie Street. Oh yeah, right up there by our parents think like this, right, chat? They be like, oh yeah, right by Melrose Avenue. Yeah, on the corner of. And you're like, wait, where? You don't even know the streets because you got used to the maps. You don't trust yourself. That's confidence. It's the same thing, bro. Allow yourself to make mistakes.